Hey, TGIF, this is Diana, the Midnight Rose. It's Friday, Venus's day, the day of the weekend, the day of love and romance for those that are looking for love or having a night with someone they're already in a relationship with. It is Friday after all. So I'm going with a really artistic and romantic deck today. The Mystical Mystical Moments Tarot, and Oracle deck. So I know I've been using this a lot lately. I'm kind of on a kick with this, but I will start using some other decks, of which I have many. But today we're gonna do this. All right, so let's see what your prospects for the weekend are in romance and love and relationships. All right. So I cut the cards because I have little tiny hands to get my cards. So let me take a deep breath, get centered here. I have done my prayers to Venus. Please guide me in this reading. It is still the Venus hour. Venus, give us your guidance for the weekend for this Friday. We'll start with 3 cards. I'm going to try to go a little bit longer here. 3 cards for romance, for the collective. 1, 2, and that is what we are starting with. We will turn some more cards. Oh, things are moving quickly. Don't like that. I'm 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 choosing to read these cards in an upright position. And I don't typically do that, but every card has the potential for either both a negative connotation or a positive one. And we want to focus on the positive. And especially, well, this one actually be positive in the reversal. I usually keep this deck all in one upright position, but this is how it came out. So let's start with the Knight of Wands. I'm immediately looking at how the horse and rider are jumping through a fiery hoop, jumping through hoops. 5 of Pentacles. That can be financial challenges, not spending money or resources wisely. And then the 5 of Cups reversed. This is the thing with 5 of Cups, and especially in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we see somebody looking at the 3 cups that are spilled and ignoring the 2 cups that are still present. This is an important thing to message to focus on what's remaining. What's gone is gone. There is no getting it back. It's kind of and this is going to sound a little harsh, but what's gone is gone. Get over it. That's how I interpret it when I get it. And it certainly applies in my situation. So what's gone is gone. So when we look at this collectively and in the context of romance, it looks like you might have had a challenging relationship that you're either coming out of or you need to come out of. I mean, I don't believe in sugarcoating things. When we have things that are not working for us, we need to face them and figure out how to make them work. And that is where you come in. You can make things work. You are the one in charge in whatever situation. You can't control the exact situation, but you can control how you respond to it. So there are some difficulties here, definitely, that you're facing, but let's go into this a little bit more. So I'm going to draw some oracle cards here. And I will be the first to say, I'm not terribly familiar with the attributed meanings to these cards. So I am going by intuition here mostly. This came up. So, and let's do one more. Ah, all right. Oh my goodness. And old cards. Okay. That's the second card. But let's see what this. Oh, sunny day. Hmm. Which is kind of ironic that it's called Oh Sunny Day because she has an umbrella and it doesn't look particularly sunny to me. I don't know. And this, in the context of these above, says to me that she's probably wishing for a sunny day. He's like, I've had enough. I am ready for the sun again. I've had enough of all these challenges. And here, this is a woman that is literally blooming out of a flower. So, yes, there are challenges, but bear in mind, we still have two cups that are full. Three have spilled, but two are still full. And we're going to focus on those two that are still full. So, you are fed up with the situation. These cards indicate that you've gotten to the breaking point where you're ready to move on and you're ready to bloom. So, what does that look like? Let's do three more tarot cards. How can you be empowered to make this change, to get over these difficulties, either in the present or in the past, if you're clinging to? Either way, they're still present. Even if the person is gone, they're still present because you're still clinging to that three cups spilled that have been lost. And probably a situation where someone drained you financially. They really took advantage. All right, so three more cards for how you can bloom. Is that a swan that I see here? Someone coming into their own power, their own beauty in the overall sense, not just the physical, but overall physical, mental, spiritual. Three more cards to define Eva. Okay. All right. Oh, the Chariot. Six of Swords. Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. Oh, I love this card. This is an awesome card. And I generally, not always, kind of look at things from the past, the present, and going forward. And that's why I tend to draw on threes unless I'm clarifying. So the Chariot, trudging forward, determined. There have been many obstacles, but you are determined to keep moving forward. This is good. Very good. Six of Swords. Well, you're not feeling real good about the current situation. And this is understandable. You know, this is the swords can be very difficult, but you know, when you think of sword, the classic double-edged sword, it can cut you, but it can also cut the bonds and set you free. So there are literally two aspects to any swords card. So um you feel like you're kind of getting back on your feet, but not sure of yourself. You're lacking the confidence that you can move on and move forward and get over whatever challenges you've had in the past. And there have been many. And there you can see here, there's the dark clouds. Things have not been easy for you. I mean that, but it's time. I'm losing my voice. It's time to walk away. Think about the typical Rider Waite card, and I actually pulled it out here. Here is the Six of Wands or Six of Swords and the Rider Waite. It's moving away from something that has been a bad experience that has not worked for you and moving forward. It's time to let go of that anchor. Um, she's, if you notice, she's not really grasping the line that holds the anchor. She is letting it go. And that symbolically is what you're doing. You're moving away from the challenges of the past. It's time. The way is clearing. The sun is coming. And the Nine of Cups, wow. And the traditional wider rate, right? Wider rate, rider weight. I call this card the fat and happy card. Although hopefully you won't be fat, but you will be happy, an abundance of things. This, and there is some independence here. And this implies that on your own, you're going to get back that independence, that spark that you've always had. It's coming. You can still date. I'm not saying not to, but right now, and of course, we all want to find love. Well, most people, I don't really care anymore. I'm a professional spinster. I've retired from dating. But it's time for you to step out and be independent. Be the woman, be the man you would like to date. Whatever qualities you're looking for for in a man, embody them yourself. Be the man you want to marry. That's the saying, I think. And there is definitely some truth in that. Instead of looking outside yourself for those qualities, start looking within. And the ironic thing is when you become more confident, more of the person you want to be, then you will attract the right person. And I'm going to draw a couple of oracle cards to comment on the Nine of Cups. Because yeah, if you're needy or you're not confident or any of those things, you're never going to find the right person for you. So being independent. Listen, listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen. Secrets. Okay. I'm not sure about the secrets here. I'm coming to that. But being an independent woman, that is how you are going to draw the right person, not just any man. I mean, let's face it, as women, we can always get a man. We may not be able to keep him, but we can always get him. And very often not quite the right man. So we want the right person or woman, depending. Maybe it's a man listening to this. Maybe it's a woman looking for a woman. Hey, you do you, boo. Everybody do the right partner for you, regardless of gender or whatever. We are all inclusive here and embrace diversity, even in this political climate. So, listen, she's listening, seems to be listening to her inner voice. And that's the message I take from this card. Some quiet, some solitude, maybe even literally getting out into nature. Listen to your inner voice. You know what you want, what you need, what you're looking for, and how you haven't been getting fulfilled in recent relationships. So it is definitely time to move on. And I'm drawing a blank on secrets here. So I'm going to do a little quick, take a quick look at the booklet here and see what she says, how she interprets this card. All right, secrets, magic, mystery, hidden thoughts. A girl on a stool is tall enough to reach the moon. She holds a ring of keys in her hand. One of them will fit in the keyhole on the moon's surface. This card tells us about personal secrets, hidden thoughts, and ideas one keeps to the mind. Nobody is able to look inside your head unless you invite them to. Hmm. You have the power to decide how much of your thoughts you want to share with others. A little mystery helps keep the magic alive. Interesting in this context. So, don't, if you meet someone this weekend or in the near future, don't do an info dump. Keep some mystery. Um, and especially, I think we all know or should know, you don't want to start talking about past relationships, not info dumps. But go slowly. Eventually, you want someone you can reveal your secrets to, but you have to find the right one, the right key to unlock that. And likewise with that person as well. Um, they probably won't reveal everything right away to you. But when you find the right person, it will, it's someone you'll be comfortable revealing your secrets and vice versa too. So, all right. Should we do just one conventional rider weight or ooh, one final card? I'm going to use this deck. Okay. One final card for this weekend specifically. This could be a longer time frame, but let's get one card for the weekend specifically. Okay, and let's get the deck. Okay, and I'm going to leave this in reverse the way it is. But also, it's interesting. This is more in the past. You've been pushing forward, maybe pushing even a little bit too hard. Slow down. We want to find things right away. We wish we could find that special person this very weekend. But this is a card to slow down. Take your time. Don't push forward. Will you find that special someone this weekend? Yeah, maybe not, probably not. But you have some work to do on yourself before you find that right person. Listen to your intuition. Look at the two cups that are still full, still remaining, and become independent. Become the man you want to marry. And when you get that independence, that self-confidence, then then that person will come into your life. That person is coming. Just may take a little bit longer than you want, but hey, better late than never. We want the right person, not just anyone will do, right? It's a rhetorical question. But the dark clouds are leaving. The sun is coming. And you're almost there. Just work on yourself, and indeed, you will bloom. And then that person will come to you, of course. And of course, people people want to know a little bit about what to look for to know when that person has arrived. Oh yes, we're going back to the beautiful mystical moments tomorrow. I'm going to draw a card. What will you need to look for? Oh, Queen of Wands. Someone who supports your independence, your creativity. your entrepreneurship, someone that embraces the way you shine in the world, your assertiveness, your independence, who sees you for you. So when you find someone like that, that is the right person. That is the one you're looking for, which pretty much we all are, aren't we? Someone who respects our independence, who wants us to bloom, right? And someone who has patience like we have the patience and is looking for the right person, not just, a one night fling. All right. So that is your reading for this weekend, your romance reading. I know people love these things, love romance. It's about all the questions that I got when I worked for a professional psychic line. So creativity, we've got Jupiter in the fifth and Saturn or Capricorn. So very structured creativity. Because the fifth is all about creativity. It could be fifth can also be children, the making of children, not the children themselves, if you catch my drift. So, all right. So probably somebody very disciplined, very conservative, but very expansive and open-minded and willing to accept other ideas. They have their own way, but they're open to other ideas. All right. So that's Friday's reading, TGIF, and I hope to see you in the next video. Once again, like and subscribe and leave comments letting me know if this reading resonates with you or are there other things you want to do. I am planning to start a whole pick a card. And by the way, this is, if you're watching this today, this is the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. So you might want to stay in tonight, but things are changing and something new is going to be beginning. Something old is ending, something new is beginning. Just lay low tonight during the eclipse and probably don't want to go out tonight. At least wait till tomorrow, even though there is still a shadow of the eclipse. But yeah, tonight's not a good night for going out and partying, as they say. All right, talk to you later. This is Diana, the Midnight Rose. See you next time. Thank you so much.